What creatures spring to mind as the most dangerous on the planet? Perhaps you're thinking about the king cobra, inland taipan, box jellyfish, or black widow spider. With so many venomous and dangerous animal species on the planet, it's no surprise that these terrible creatures attract and alarm people. However, deep inside the natural world exists a kingdom of organisms whose toxic arsenals are secreted away in unusual hiding places. From a rodent with poisonous fur to a newt with toxic barbed ribs to a primate with deadly venom in its armpits, these animals have evolved ingenious defense mechanisms that not only protect them from predators, but also allow them to assert dominance within their own ecosystem. Here are some amazing species that manufacture and store poisons in unexpected locations. African Crested Rat. The African Crested Rat, sometimes known as the maned rat, is a peculiar nocturnal rodent found only in Ethiopia, Sudan, Somalia, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. The rodent has a body length of 10 to 14 inches, 25 to 36 centimeters, a tail length of 6 to 8 inches, 14 to 21 centimeters, and a weight of up to 6 pounds, 2.7 kilograms. However, the African crested rat does not resemble a common city rat. The African crested rat is not the most intimidating-looking rodent. In fact, the rabbit-sized rodent looks like a gray puffball combined with a skunk. Despite its charming fuzzy look, the African crested rat's fur contains a fatal toxin capable of killing an elephant or a hippo. So how did this venomous rat obtain such deadly fur? The rodent feeds on the bark and leaves of the highly toxic tree Acocanthera schimperi, also known as the poison arrow tree. The bark of this tree contains albane, a powerful cardinalide toxin. People in East Africa use this poison to coat their arrowheads when hunting elephants and other huge beasts. After chewing on the toxic bark, the rat's now toxic saliva spreads on specialist hollow and porous hairs on its flanks. The shafts of the hairs are perforated with microscopic holes and act as wicks, quickly sucking up any liquid that comes into touch with them. The hairs can also retain the poison even after the fur has dried, without losing its potency. When attacked, the African crested rat's hairs spring up, showing black and white stripes underneath that serve as a warning to any potential predators. However, if a predator decides to attack the rodent, the African crested rat ensures that the flank is the first thing it contacts, resulting in a mouthful of potentially lethal poison. Spanish Ribbed Newt. Spanish Ribbed Newts, also known as Iberian Ribbed Newts or Sharp-Ribbed Newts, live in scrub, cultivated land, and wooded regions throughout Portugal, Spain, and northern Morocco. This very aquatic species can grow to be 12 inches, 30 centimeters, long, making it the largest newt species found in Europe. However, what actually distinguishes this newt species is its unique defense mechanism, the capacity to stretch out its ribs until they pierce its body. When the Spanish ribbed newt becomes disturbed or perceives a threat, it swings its ribs forward, increasing the angle of its spine by up to 50 degrees while remaining still. Once the newt's rib tips are outside its body, the deadly defense continues and the newt adds another toxic layer to its arsenal. The Spanish ribbed newt will then emit a toxic, milky material on the outside of its body. Venom, when combined with the newt's protruding ribs, behaves as poisonous barbs. If a predator attempts to bite or pick up the newt with its mouth, the now poisonous ribs will inflict great agony or perhaps death to the assailant, allowing the newt to escape. Despite this strange and obviously painful mode of defense, the newt can repeat it every time it is assaulted without being damaged or suffering any negative consequences. Spiny Dogfish. Spiny dogfish, also known as pike dogfish, rock salmon, and spiky dog sharks, are small, bottom-dwelling sharks found on the northern Pacific and Atlantic coasts. The spiny dogfish has a slim body, a pointed snout, and skin that is gray to brown on top but pale or even white on the belly. It also has small white dots down either side of its body, which vanish with age. The spiny dogfish is a tiny shark that measures 3 to 4 feet, 0.9 to 1.2 meters, long. Despite their small size, spiny dogfish are aggressive and known for doggedly chasing their prey. In fact, the name dogfish refers to their habit of feeding in packs of hundreds or thousands as they consume small fish, clams, jellyfish, krill, octopus, and squid. Spiny dogfish, like all sharks, have tooth-like scales called denticles on their skin, making it rough and abrasive. However, unlike most sharks, spiny dogfish are venomous. They have 2 spines, one in front of each dorsal fin, which emit moderate venom. A spiny dogfish will use its spines to defend itself, folding like a bow and attacking any threatening predator or passing fish. While spiny dogfish are one of the most common extant shark species in the ocean, they are not harmful to humans.